Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Scrapping Like a Lady. How you guys doing today? On my way to work. And this is my vehicle mingle chit-chat time. So let me tell you guys something. I was talking to one of my followers. I gotta get a napkin out of here. Anybody have allergies and only one side of their face is affected? It's my left side. Anyways, I was talking to one of my followers and she's single. And you single gals out there, and I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way, but you might, so there's nothing I can do about it. Ooh, there's running over here. Who cares? I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way, but if you do, there's nothing I can do about that. Being married, of course, has its pros, and being single has its pros. And there are some days when we married gals wish we were single. And then there's those days where you're glad you're not. Hopefully it's more of you're glad you're married, if you are indeed married. But say you're married, I'm going to tell you when you have those moments of when you wish you were single. When the fool acts like you can't make no decisions on your own. Can you tell I had one of those moments today? When they're like, okay, you need to make a large purchase. And they're the only qualified ones to make that purchase. I.e., my washer and dryer. Now, you know, we have the luxury top of the line Samsungs, I guess, and they don't make those anymore. So if I replace the washer, which is what is broken, my dryer will not match. I'll rub that makeup right off my nose. I'll just blend it back in. So in order for me to have a matching set, which I would die to have mismatch. I don't do mismatch. I got to replace both units. So Sears, I told you guys about that debacle. That was just a total waste of 2 months now, right? Them trying to fix my washer, ordering the wrong part several times, coming back out a week later, putting on the wrong part, saying they had to order another part. Okay, 2 months later, here we are. And when I called Sears, they were like, okay, we'll refund you for the parts, but not the labor. Oh no, you're gonna refund me. The labor was no good, okay? So I need to make sure my husband gets that taken off of the labor charge taken off of his credit card today. So I said, I'm gonna go and buy a new washer and dryer. I am actually getting off early today, which y'all know don't happen very often. Well, maybe you don't know. It doesn't happen very often in the holiday seasons. Everybody's concerned with their looks during the holidays. They're with family. They want to look their best. Come on now. So, I'm going to be late today. So, I said, I'm going to go and stop and, look at washers and dryers. And he goes, oh, please don't. And I said, I do the laundry. And he said, yeah, but you don't know how to find a good machine, one that's going to last you for the next 5 years. Why the hell don't I? And I said, I think I can handle it. And he said, do you know how to get into the Consumer Report account? that he has. He has an account with Consumer Report where you join a membership and you can, you know, research it to whatever your appliance you're buying to your heart's content, which we don't even buy that many appliances, you know, because we buy really good and they last really long. Ooh, this makeup wild today. So anyways, I was feeling some kind of way about it, and I said, what makes you think I can't handle it? And he said, realizing that I got an attitude now, he said, well, I just don't want you to get the wrong thing, and if I get the wrong thing, that's my dang on business. I do the laundry. If I get something and it doesn't last long, that's my business. At least that's how I feel. And this is what you single gals don't have to deal with. Getting freaking permission to buy something that you use and the other person doesn't. Girl. Don't hate your singleness. Don't hate it. Embrace it. So, this gal, being the rebel that I am, I will be going out. They're having an estate sale over there. I have to make sure I come back this way when I'm coming home. I will be going by myself to Lowe's and Home Depot today. Now the problem is going to be inventory, because you know, here in the United States, we don't make nothing. So you can't even go to the furniture store right now and buy furniture. They don't have any. My sister tried to buy that sofa, waited since July to November, only to have them cancel the order and all of that fiasco right there. So I will be going out by myself looking. Now I done put a bird, no, I put a whisper in his ear. So I'm sure when he gets out of that bathroom, which is where I found him and told him I was about to buy the washer and dryer, he's gonna go right to his computer and send me tons of texts. What do you think about this? What about this? What about that? Because he knows how I am. He knows I don't listen to nobody. And this, again, is why it's important, ladies, to have your own coins, too. Now, I'm not telling y'all to be rebellious. I'm not. Oh, my nose. Don't be rebellious. If you're the type of woman that you got to listen to everything that comes out of that man's mouth and y'all got to agree on that thing, that's a beautiful thing. If you're humble enough to do that. Well, I ain't humble enough. And I know that we're supposed to be submissive and all of this kind of stuff. I submit in some other areas. But my independence, it ain't for debate. It's not. I don't want to live like that. Actually, I used to live like that. It was whatever Willie said, you know. And I will have to admit, I was not happy doing that, because I've always had an opinion. But when he was the only moneymaker on the block, I was like, whatever you get is fine. Whatever you do is fine. But he's not. My coins go into the bills, and purchases and everything else. So how come if I've got enough brains to make money to provide, how come I don't have enough say-so in what I buy? And I'm not advocating for anybody to change your relationship. If you're humble enough to do that, do that. But we're talking about me. So, how big of a dang on deal is it to buy a washer and dryer? And how come I can't live with the consequences of the sucker breaking? If it breaks, then fine. I will work again and buy another one. So when the refrigerator went out, and we had to go get another refrigerator, it was on the fritz, and he researched it, and we got our refrigerator. Now, the only reason why I let him make that decision, come on, baby girl, come on, get over, come on, do it, was because you got certain cubic feet by cubic feet and this, that, and the other. And our refrigerator is housed in a cabinet that my husband made, you know, so I didn't want to get something that was too big, and I didn't want to sit up there and figure out the measurements and all of that kind of stuff. So I know I wanted stainless steel, throw it in there. But the problem was the refrigerator that we had, the number one problem with them were the ice makers. And it would be a repair bill already. It was a repair was needed on that ice maker 2 months out. It just freezes up and no ice will come down the chute. Okay. But we've got a commercial ice making machine on the back patio that makes a whole heap load of ice all day long. So, and we're ice people, all four of us. So, it's not a big deal. I just leave it broken. We don't use it. So, and he has a filter, it's 3 filters on that ice machine. So the ice is crystal clear, it's good, all of that. So, like I said, he will send me a bunch of choices. Do you like this? Do you like this? Da, 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 da. This says this about this. And I have to make a guesstimation of which one I want, and back and forth. I do not want front loaders. I don't like front loaders. If anybody's thinking about getting a front loader because they look cute, because it was the newest thing, that was me. And this is my second set. I didn't like the first ones and I was complaining, and he surprised me with the second set a few years later, and I told him then I wanted top loaders, but I meant yeah, top loaders. He didn't listen to me. So I just feel like my clothes are cleaner with a top loader. I want all that water washing through my clothes. The clothes smell better on a top loader. Yeah, I just want a top loader again. So that's what I'm going to get. And I won't have the pedestals, but you don't have that problem because you're not bending over or bending forward to put your stuff to the dryer. You just simply go here to there, you know, like that. And when I become an older gal, I don't want to be bending, trying to get that stuff out of there. So, anyways, I don't need a lot of bells and whistles on my washers. Some of these washer machines, this one right here came with programs that you could put in. I ain't got no time to be programming that stuff. And all I wanted to do is do a good job washing and get on to drying. That's all I want to do. So, It does have like a steamer in there. It will steam your clothes. Like if you send your clothes out to the cleaners, your delicates and all of that kind of stuff like that. I don't send my clothes to the cleaners about once a year. Pam sends all her clothes to the cleaners. Yeah. We ain't doing that. So, and again, if you're the kind of person that do everything I say I don't do, please don't text me and say or send me a message saying I do this and I do this and you should do that, because I'm not going to. If I don't listen to my husband, I sure in hell ain't gonna listen to nobody else. So, but if you got some good washing tips, I'll do that. And Samsung has a washer machine that my girlfriend Sabrina had, and I was thinking about those. So we'll see which ones I wind up with. Now, if my husband tells me about something that I don't know about, then yeah, I will listen to that. Because why? He's more educated in that area. He's even more educated in technology and this, that, and the other. But sometimes that doesn't serve me, because here I am trying to wash clothes. I don't need technology. I just need clean clothes. So, and I know, technology is always changing, getting better, faster, this, that, and the other. Sometimes the old way of doing things is the best way. So, I stopped taking my metformin. I haven't taken it for about 4 or 5 months. And I don't know if you guys know that they're doing a study on metformin right now. And they're doing a clinical trial with anti-aging, they're saying. I know they're using metformin for weight loss now, but they're using it also, well, they're going to or want to use it for anti-aging. Now, I didn't start taking my metformin because my numbers were doing funky things. I didn't start taking my metformin again for any other reason other than no deliveries in this entrance. Oh, wrong entrance. What the hell? What was I thinking? I came into the dealership entrance. My entrance is the next one. I must not be paying attention today. The only reason why I started taking my metformin is because I had a patient tell me that I needed to. And she's very knowledgeable about diabetes. And so, come on. I'm turning that way. What in the heck? It was saying something was in back of me, but ain't nothing in back of me. She's very knowledgeable with diabetes. And so she was telling me, Lisa, and I was like, I know. So I'm back on my metformin. And I do take Jardiance. And I do take Trulicity injections. I told you, my sister, she is on Trulicity as well. And it was weird that I turned into there. Here's my turn. She was on the Trulicity and she really didn't need to be on it. So I gotta sneeze. Oh, Jesus, it's born in a manger. So I get her Trulicity from her. And I should have insurance in January, but we're all good. And I'm at work. I was 15 minutes late, y'all. I don't see any other patient car, but I gotta go in here and order some stuff because Pam's been telling me to order this one particular permanent makeup needles for a while, and I used my last one yesterday. So the ones that I use are difficult to find, so I ordered them off of Amazon, actually. Ew, I hate it when people spit. This big old bodybuilder guy just spat. That's so nasty. Anyways, so I got to go put in some orders. I've got to put in some product orders. And I'm getting out of here early today. So if you're single, it's okay. And if you're married, it's okay. So just be happy. Deuces.